Hello, and welcome back to Operation Vimy. It is the summer of the French. We have 31 IPP to spend. We are going to spend 4 on a Zouave, 4 on the naval infantry, 2 on a fighter. We're going to spend another 10 on 2 artillery because that's our limit, 2 major factories. And then we are going to spend 9 on 1 infantry and 3 colonials. And then the last 2 will be for 2 diplomacy roles. And then we also have 5 infantry in reserves to place this turn. Okay. So technology, we're going to do defense in depth and wartime income. So we need 7 or higher on both of these. On 11 and an 8. So that's a good start. So France will move wartime income to stage 2 and defense in depth to stage 2. Okay, now our diplomacy roles. We are going to try to move Romania to stage 2 and Greece back to normal. So Romania is red and Greece is black. So we need a 2 for the black die, 2 or less, 3 or less for the red die. And we get a 4 with the red die, but we do get a 2 with the black die, so Greece goes back to neutral. For now, because hopefully we can fix this later, but Greece has been going all over the place this game. Okay. Combat moves. We have 2. I believe that is it. So we are going to take the infantry from Ivory Coast and the colonial from Niger and attack the infantry in Togoland. Whoops, I'm not even in camera. There we are. Okay. And then the other thing we're going to do is the airship in Paris has a movement of 5. He's going to fly to Bavaria, bomb that factory, and then fly back to Paris. Airships only hit on a 1 to 3, and a lot of fun stuff. So here we go. Let's start with the airship thing. So I will roll a d6 on a 1, 2, 3. It will hit, otherwise it misses. And he has a defensive shot at 1. And I roll a 6, so I miss also, and he gets a 7, so we both miss. So that's the nice thing about airships. Nice bad thing is airships are a 1 to 3, Zeppelins are a 1 to 4, but you can miss, so it's not like it's a guaranteed hit every single time you try it. Okay. Then down in Togoland, we will have 1 at 1 for the colonial, 1 at 2 for the infantry, and then he'll have 1 at 4 in defense. So round 1, let's see, 1 hit before he gets 2. 7 and a 12, so I miss. His defense is an 8. He misses. Round 2. A 5 and a 6. I miss. Round 2 for him. Is a 6 also, so he misses. So last round, round 3. We just need 1 hit, guys. Come on. A 5 and a 1. The infantry got a hit. Okay. And his defense is an 11, so he misses. So I take Togoland. Whoops. With an infantry and a colonial. I need to get a pie. Then I'll get that off camera because I totally forgot to have a pie setting up ready to go. You can tell I was really anticipating on taking it. Okay. So, IPP chart. Germany goes back down to 35 and the French go up to 22. Okay. And so because of that, I gotta get a pie for this too because I'm not prepared. But France will get a free diplomacy roll next turn. I'm gonna just put that there. for now. France get a free diplomacy roll as long as they hold Togo land at the end of, or the beginning of the next turn. Okay. Now, non-combat movement. We are going to pick up the infantry in Cochinchina, load them on the transport. He is going to strategically naval move 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into port in Madagascar and drop off, obviously. The cruiser can go 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will join the transport. Actually, there's no point in going to port, I don't think, because nothing can reach me. So we'll stay out of port. That way we keep our bonus for next turn. So the cruiser and the transport are in I3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not in port. Okay. The infantry from Anna Tompkins is going to walk to Cochinchina. The Navy is going to do a little bit of movement here. So the Pre-Dread from M1, along with the cruiser, the TBD, and the 2 coastal subs are all going to come down to M2. The coastal sub in A44 is going to join them in M2. They are all out of port, just hanging out, having a good old time. Okay. The Navy. I'm trying to figure out where to put this down. Too many pieces over. The Navy in A29. The Navy in A29 can move. The Pre-Dread can move 2 spaces. 1, 2 to A35. The coastal sub can move 2 spaces. 1, 2 to A35. And the transport could move 3, but I don't think I can go in port in Gibraltar yet. If I can go in port in Gibraltar, I'm going to go into port in Gibraltar. If not, I'm going to sit right here. I'm just drawing a blank as I don't think the British are technically at war yet. So I don't think I can go there. So we're going to hang out there and hope for the best there. Okay. Then the seaplane from southern France is going to fly 1, 2, 3 to Morocco and hang out in Morocco. And then everything in mainland France is going to walk or rail to Picardy. So here is the plate for Picardy. I'm going to put it in the ocean there. Let me see if I can back up a little bit. There we go. There's the plate for Picardy. Picardy survived with 2 artillery and a commander. So the 2 infantry from southern France are going to walk into Lorraine. Sorry, everything's going to Lorraine. The 4 infantry from Picardy are walking into Lorraine. The fighter is going to fly to Lorraine to observe the commander. The railgun and 3 artillery, are going to join in Lorraine, along with 4 more infantry from Paris, 2 cavalry, and militia from Aquitaine contained in Normandy are going to rail to Lorraine. Okay. So that will leave okay. And then the commander in Paris is going to move to southern France. The one in southern France and the one in Lorraine are the active ones. The one in Picardy is going to move to Paris. So Paris right now has a truck, a commander, and an airship that missed on its turn. Okay. I believe that is all my non-combat movements. I don't see any more green arrows on the board. So then we get to place some units. Okay. We got reserves. So 1 infantry is going to Lorraine. 1 is going to Picardy. 3 are going to Paris. Along with the fighter. Whoops. The fighter. Actually, I'm going to do one change here. The effective commander is going to be with the Navy in M2. The TBD will observe him. Okay. And the 2 artillery also go in Paris. Okay. An infantry and a naval infantry will go into southern France. And then we have 3 colonials and an elite Zouave left. So the Zouave is going to go over here into northern Algeria. One colonial is going to Niger. 1 colonial is going to Tunisia. And the last colonial is going all the way over here into Anatomkin. Because we have to garrison or we do not collect our money. So that should be all the placements. I would place one here in French Equatorial Africa, but there's no manpower icon, so I cannot. So I'll have to work on putting stuff up here if I want to take Cameroon with the French at all. Okay. I think that is about it. Not a lot to do early in the war, but there was still enough. So, we have 22 on the chart, plus we will get 1 for Spain. So that's 23. So a little less. I saved a lot of money in the prequel. So we will have 23 to spend next turn as the French. And then a quick disposition. And I will add some chips and some import markers here. No, I don't need any import markers. I just need an entrenched marker. Okay. So Picardy has an infantry. Paris has 3 infantry, 2 artillery, airship, fighter, truck, and ineffective commander. Southern France has a transport, import, infantry, and naval infantry. Lorraine has a lot of stuff. Lorraine has a railgun, 5 artillery, 2 militia, fighter, commander, 8, 9, 10, 11 infantry. So I am entrenched with my 11 infantry. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. A35 has a pre-dread, coastal sub, and a transport. Morocco has a seaplane and a colonial troop. Northern Algeria has a Zouave and a infantry. M2 has a effective commander, TBD, 3 coastal subs, cruiser, and pre-dread. Tunisia has 2 colonial troops. Ivory Coast is empty. Niger has a colonial. Togoland has an infantry and a colonial troop. French Equatorial Africa still has its colonial. Madagascar has an infantry and colonial. I3 has a cruiser and a transport. And Tonkin has a colonial. Cochinchina has an infantry. And of course, nothing changed over there in the Pacific. Went 2 for 2 on tech, so wartime income and defense in depth is at stage 2 each. Missed Romania, but did get Greek back to neutral. Any questions, guys? Please ask, and we will catch you all next year. Have a good one.